The spoiled girl was riding on her driver's back, pretending he was a horse. When the maid saw this, she quickly tried to stop her. But the spoiled girl got angry and spilled drinks all over the floor. The maid said angrily, "Ugh, why are you doing this? This is so wrong." The spoiled girl shouted, "Clean it right now." The maid replied, "You have no manners at all." The girl said in a loud voice, "You have to do whatever I say because you work for my parents." The maid calmly said, "Listen, your father didn't raise you like this. He's a kind and respectful man." Just then, the mother came in and asked, "What's going on here?" The maid said, "Madam, your daughter is being very rude and disrespectful to us." The mother got angry and said, "Do you know who you are talking to? We are the owners of this house. My daughter is the princess here. You must do whatever she says. Understood?" The maid helplessly said, "Yes, madam." A little later, the mother said to her spoiled daughter, "I've told you many times not to talk or play with these uneducated people." The girl said, "Mama, I was just bored. I wanted to have some fun." The mother smiled and said, "All right then. Let's make a deal. You want a new mobile phone, right?" The girl said excitedly, "Yes, I do." The mother said, "Then listen, when I go out and your father asks where I am, tell him I'm with my friends. Don't say anything else, okay? Or we'll be in trouble." The girl said, "Okay, Mama." Then the mother asked, "By the way, I know you don't like the maid, right?" The girl quickly replied, "Yes, I can't stand her anymore. I want her out of this house." The mother smiled and said, "Don't worry, I have a plan to get rid of her." Later that day, when the maid was cooking in the kitchen, she went outside to bring something. The spoiled girl went inside and added lots of salt to the food. Meanwhile, the mother went out to meet her boyfriend. The boyfriend said, "My love, I'm so happy to see you. You know your husband doesn't deserve you. I'm much better for you." The woman replied, "Yes, but he's the one with the money. I want to be with you, but I also want his money." But the maid was secretly recording everything on her phone. Later, the maid brought dinner. The husband also came home, and they all sat down to eat. As soon as they tasted the food, they spit it out. The wife shouted angrily, "What is this nonsense? This is disgusting. This food tastes like a shoe." The maid looked confused and said, "I don't understand. I made it just like always." The wife said, "Enough. Take it all away. You need to learn how to cook again." The maid sadly picked up the food and left. After some time, the husband said, "I'll go eat something outside. By the way, where is my money bag?" The wife said, "It's in the bedroom." The husband went to check and saw the money was gone. He came back and asked, "Where's the money?" The wife quickly said, "I don't know. I didn't take it." The husband asked, "Then who did?" The wife said, "Maybe the maid." The husband called the maid and said, "Bring your bag." When she brought it, they found the money inside. The wife proudly said, "See, I told you she's a thief." The maid started crying and said, "Sir, I didn't put this money here. I never even went to your room." The husband stayed silent for a moment, then said, "Do you think I don't know the truth? She's my old worker. I asked her to record everything." The maid showed the video. In it, the wife was taking money from her husband's bag and saying, "This will help me, and a few leftover notes will be enough to blame the maid." The husband got very angry and said, "And your secret meetings with your lover? I saw those too. Now get out of this house." The wife cried, "No, please, you can't do this." The husband said, "I can do anything. Now leave." He threw her out of the house. Then he told his daughter, "You'll live with me now. I'm sending you to a hostel so you can learn manners and respect. The lesson cruelty and pride always get exposed, and truth, even if late, always wins."